Rogue's Apocalypse's newest horseman, and we have her kit. Cosmic Crucible is here, and are Scopley listening to the MSF pod? We'll cover this and more in the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF pod. Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 72 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available wherever you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. Come and check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playuk. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell all of your alliance mates about us if you enjoy our podcast, and a massive thank you to you for your support. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested, send us an email to 4pgamingteam@gmail.com, and we'll talk it. Introducing the crew today, we have the kit man who is an expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. You all right?
I'm very well, mate. I'm very well. Right, so first and foremost, buddy, did you get any good pulls this week, any upgrades, red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
I did get a couple of good pulls this week, actually. I was opening some red star orbs for Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Orb this week.
Yeah.
And got a couple of things on her, which was okay. I pulled a 4 or 5 star someone on that, so I was just like, it was like a rare drop. So I thought I'll jump to the Elite Fours.
Yeah.
I pulled a 6-star Taskmaster, I think it was, and a 5-star Nico.
Nice.
Good times.
Oh, mate, that's perfect. It's always good when you get the high drop on the red star character that you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, like that, and then they announced this, and I'm never opening red star until she's released. So there you go.
They have it
until Gambit's released, because Rogue's going to be dark promotion credits, I suppose. And I have been working on, again, because of this week's blog, I've been working on A-Force and Young Avengers, who I didn't intend to work on at all, and are now being forced to, which is fine.
which you're actually okay with? Yeah,
because it's dual purpose now. It's not just building up a team to stick on a war defense and never use anywhere else. I'm actually going to use them to get some stuff on Rogue. So again, I will accept my fate and do it.
That's it, mate. Wicked. All right. For me, fairly similar story to you. I was pulling for Nico. I got her at 3, and I was like, okay, I think I'm happy with that. And I have pulled something better, but I can't remember what it was now, and I didn't write it down. So sorry. Same for me, mate. Because A-Force, Young Avengers, and Humans are required for the next Scourge to get Famine. I'm starting to work on them. At the moment, I'm working on Captain Marvel. I've got her up to 75. I think that might be enough. Judging from last time, I'm going to get everyone to 75, gear tier 14, and then see how I do. Because I'm going to get everyone up to 75 and see where I am after that, I think.
Fair play.
Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into it. Pod for this week. There's been some interesting stuff that's happened sort of throughout the week. So somebody noticed, I can't remember who now, that the payday payout is now 1.8 mil for the 7-star. So they've actually put that up.
Nice.
So I'm not good at math, but that's like 5 mil, isn't it? Because you get three cracks at it, don't you?
4 mil, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry. So it was 1.8, 1.3.
1.8. It was 1.3, I think.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's 1836. Yeah, 5.4 mil.
Yeah. So definitely worth getting your mercs up to 7 stars now. The interesting thing is that they didn't say anything about it, and I'm not saying they listen. You know what I mean? But like we said like the other week about how it'd be nice to have some more gold. So fantastic.
They definitely do listen, 100%.
Yeah, and look, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a frustrating one. Well, no, it's not frustrating. It's a difficult one because I like to be impartial on this, and we like to sort of tell both sides. But like, I'll happily take them to the carpet when they mess up, and a lot of content creators do as well, and spend a lot of time, kicking off when they're rubbish, and don't give it where it's deserved. Like, the community wanted more gold, and there it is, and they didn't say a word about it, which is weird. So fair play to them. Round of applause, Scopley. Yeah, I'm just shocked they didn't say anything.
Yeah, odd.
Yeah. Okay. So the military blitz, which was our bonus, the new sort of up and coming blitz, they gave us randomly there were rewards in the milestone, and I think the rewards are slightly better than what we would get for the second character blitz during the week or whatever. And it's a lot of stuff it seems like people ask for. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I much preferred that blitz this week to last week. Last week was awful. But yeah, this week was good. Ploughed through those milestones on first day. So I just did literally 2 blitzes on the second day, the Saturday, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy days.
Yeah, man. And again, I'm not saying you guys listen, but I was moaning about that last week, and they sorted it and didn't say anything. Again, they didn't say anything. So again, if you're listening, thank you and well done. And this theme is going to continue throughout this podcast. Okay. So Cosmic Crucible's gone live. How are you finding it?
Yeah, I think it's quite fun actually. Yeah. The first guy I hit the Cosmic Crucible jackpot on my first round because I had a guy who didn't bother setting any defenses.
Right.
So I blitz through, creamed all 6 or whatever of his teams, got maximum points, and was sitting pretty top of the leaderboard. And then I got matched with somebody who I'm guessing did the same thing because he had pretty much the same points as me.
Yeah.
Second round, so he's got some difficult teams, but I wiped him and only fell over one hurdle, which was a big symbiote team that I underestimated on the first 2 attempts, and then Icarus and Cersei'd him to death on the on the third attempt, just to make sure, just to really drive the point home. And he's yet to attack me, so I'm hoping that he doesn't bother. And again, I'll skate through to round 3 with two easy W's.
That's it, man. Fingers crossed he isn't listening. Yeah, man. Pretty much the exact same thing for me. So it went live on Friday night, didn't it? So I got back from training, and I was like, "Oh man, I need to do my Cosmic Crucible." So jumped in, saw the hand, the hand defense, and I was like, wave bye to the hand. You know what I mean? And gave him a good old pump in, and then was it? Yeah, was it last night? Yeah, it would have been last night, wouldn't it? I was watching Eurovision with the lady, and yeah, I was like, Cosmic Crucible, I need to do that. Jumped in, and I'm not saying that a couple of mojitos and prosecco caused my performance to be a little bit bad, but I messed up one of my attacks, and the guy, his name is Leirbag, Leir bag. So Leirbag, if you're listening, congratulations. He beat me in the second round. So yeah, on to the third, mate. So I'm 1 for 1 going into the third. So
I've just I just had a look while we were talking, and the guy I'm fighting has had a fair few goes. Actually, he's got.
He's attacked now.
He has now. Yeah, he hadn't this morning when I saw you, but he's had a go now. So stage 1, he sent in. I don't know how he's managed to not do this. He put in a Weapon X team against my my Web Warriors. Admittedly, it was a 200k punch up for him, and he lost. So then he's just gone in with like a weird sort of Hydra team with no Red Skull to finish off Scarlet Spider and normal Spider-Man. So he's finished that one.
Mm-hmm.
He wipes my Black Order with an Infinity Watch. I don't know what he was thinking. He's running with an 850k Infinity Watch against the just under 500k Black Order. So wipe the floor with me, but fine. He's not had a go at stage 3 on mine, which is my symbiotes. He's not. No, sorry, that's not my symbiotes. That was his symbiotes. Can't remember who I've got stage 3. I have to look. I'll come back to that in a minute. Stage 4, he wipes out my Marauders with an X-Men team with magic.
Yeah.
Sort of a punch across, so nothing spectacular. Stage 5 is my symbiotes, and he's failed his first attack, and all my characters are on full health, and that was a punch down for him. So
really?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Oh mate, that's probably. I mean, if you go look in the top left, it will show your like the top of like the main page. So where it says trial 2, you'll probably have more points than him already.
I do, yeah. But he's still got some attacks left, and then stage 6 he sent in I mean, this is really good news for me. He sent in Doom, Icarus, Cersei, Ghost, and Doc Ock against my Infinity Watch and lost hard. He hasn't wiped anyone.
Oh, crikey.
So I could be on for a W there.
Oh, mate, I think you definitely will be.
Should be. Yeah, like I say, he's got 24,000 points. I've got 49,000 points. He's still got a couple of things to clear, but I don't think he'll catch me.
No, he won't, because I bottled one attack in my set of attacks, and the guy I lost to old Learbag by 300 points. So so it was close. You just shaded me, Learbag, but yeah.
And I should skate past this guy now as well. Like my stage 3 defense is X Factor with Silver Surfer, which is 100 about 500 odd K. So they're a pretty meaty team. So yeah, I reckon I should hopefully pick up the W then and move on to the third stage with no losses. Like that.
Beautiful, mate. Nice one. Good job. Happy days. Okay. So are you happy with your defense? Have you made any changes to it yet? Or are you going to do that maybe for the third round?
Not yet. The only thing I'm not happy with is my Marauders team, because Mystique's really low, and I'm using Sabretooth because I haven't got a Mega Red. But I don't want to waste any. Well, it wouldn't be a waste, but I don't want to use any mutant gear now. I was thinking about leveling up Madeline Pryor, but I don't want to use any mutant gear, so they're just going to have to stay as is for now.
Yeah.
I might throw in, once I've finished leveling up Young Avengers, I might take the Marauders out and put the Young Avengers in.
Okay.
Then I'll stick them on defense in that slot.
Nice. Yeah, that makes sense, mate. Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move away from Cosmic Crucible then. But 2 thumbs up. You enjoying it?
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So what else happened this week? Black Bolt came back for his legendary event. So if you're a newer listener and a newer player, we have guides available for that on our channel, youtube.com/4playuk. So congrats to everyone that did unlock Black Bolt, and he's actually going to be, he's in the Inhumans team, isn't he? So one of the teams that you're going to need for unlocking, not Pestilence. Famine. Yeah, there we go. So so happy days. Congrats to everyone that unlocked Black Bolt. Right, so DD5, are you bothering sort of building teams or anything yet, or?
No, not really. No, I'm so far from getting anyone else to tier 16, or like enough people to tier 16 to warrant starting it. I've not really bothered. I probably will do soon. I haven't even looked through the first few nodes like normal, where it's just free for all.
I assume so.
Yeah, free for all, city, global, cosmic, and legendary. So no is the short answer. I will probably, I've got Doom at 16. I want all the horsemen at 16, but Rogue is going to take priority now over Pestilence.
Yeah.
So I'll probably level those up first, and then I'll start looking at other teams. So yeah, I will do. Sooner or later, I will do.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm in the same boat as you. I've only got 2 characters at 16. That's Doom and Pestilence. So, and same for me. Obviously, when we go to discuss Famine in a minute, she's going to get to 16 as well. So, right. I don't know why rush. You know, I mean, I've seen content creators sort of, pushing the line for, you've got to get Dormammu, but it's like, I don't know, mate. Like these new characters that are coming out, I don't really think they're. I don't know. Like if all of the horsemen are going to be as good as Rogue, like, yeah.
I think this is going to be the best team in Strikeforce, but by a long way, I think.
But the Apocalypse and Horsemen.
Well, they will when they come out, but this Uncanny X-Men team.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be the best team overall in Strikeforce. They're just so ridiculous.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's talk about it, mate. So let's start it up, man. Greetings, commanders, and there's lots of exciting information to share today. So first, a quick reminder, the information is subject to change before going live in the game. All right, let's do this thing. So they're announcing Famine, Rogue, and do you want to start, mate? We'll do paragraph for paragraph.
Yeah, sure thing. So Apocalypse has chosen his second horseman, Rogue. This powerful mutant will lead a team of unlimited X-Men consisting of the recently announced Gambit, Phantom X, and Dazzler. The fifth and final member accompanying Rogue in version 6.2 will be announced soon, so check back weekly. The Unlimited X-Men will specialise in tipping the scales of battle in the Cosmic Crucible, a major source of teal gear. Start powering up your A-Force, Young Avengers, and Inhumans teams to ensure that you have a shot at recruiting Rogue during her first run of the Famine Scourge event. Let's get familiar with Apocalypse's newest horseman.
After continuously clashing with her controlling Aunt Carrie, the rebellious teenager, Annie Marie, ran away from home, earning herself the nickname of Rogue. Soon after, Rogue's mutant ability emerged. With just a touch, she had the uncontrollable ability to absorb the energy of others through physical contact, temporarily mimicking her abilities, powers, memories, and even personality. The mutant Mystique adopted Rogue as her own daughter when the two met, and she subsequently joined Mystique's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. During a clash with Captain Marvel while on one of her early Brotherhood missions, Rogue accidentally absorbed her foe's memories and powers. Driven to a mental breakdown by the incident, Rogue sought the help of Mystique's enemies, the X-Men. She was eventually accepted as a member of the team and grew to be a powerful and loyal X-Men. And here's the kit, man. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this.
Oh, I'm excited about this kit. It gives me all goosebumpy, mate. So, traits: Hero, Global, Mutant, Protector, Unlimited X-Men, Horseman, and Legendary. So, should we start with the old passive?
Of course, mate, yeah.
So, passive: Southern Hospitality. On spawn, apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all Unlimited X-Men allies. In Crucible, apply Safeguard to self and all Unlimited X-Men allies. On turn, heal 10% of this character's max health. At the end of this character's turn, gain defense up. And when an X-Men ally drops below 50% health, gain taunt for 2 turns. When this character drops below 50% health, clear taunt from self. Safeguard prevents taunt from being able to be cleared. Gain 30% max health, gain 25% damage. Unlimited X-Men gain 25% damage. Gain 10% drain per Unlimited X-Men ally. Unlimited X-Men allies gain 10% per Unlimited X-Men ally. So basically, if you've got a full team, they will get 50% drain. While this character has death proof, gain 100% resistance, and clones of this character have reduced max health and speed than standard clones, and they cannot reach maximum ability levels. That's a quality passive.
Absolutely, mate.
Some big boosts in there. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So basic Mega Punch. Clear all barrier on the primary target and attack for 300% damage. If the primary target did not have barrier, bonus attack for 300% damage. That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. And also a slight direct counter to
Dark. Yeah.
Lovely stuff. And then special Gloves Off. It's a good name. Energy cost 2/2. Really, really cheap.
Yeah.
Apply all of the following negative effects to the primary target for 2 turns: trauma, slow, defense down, offense down, ability block, heal, and disrupted. Preposterous. That would be enough if the special ended there, but it doesn't by a long stretch.
Yeah.
Reduce speed bar of the primary target by 50%. Attack primary target for 375% damage. Then gain all of the following positive effects for 2 turns: safeguard, speed up, taunt, defense up, offense up, and immunity. Gain 2 evade and 2 death proof. Fill speed bar by 50%, and in Crucible you gain 500% extra focus for this attack. And on Crucible defense, this attack targets the enemy with the highest speed bar instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. That is absolutely preposterous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
I think that's what they've put in there. The thing is subject to change, because I think they're worried of doing the Eternals.
Yeah.
Falling into the Eternals trap again, where they've just made a character so overpowered. That is an absolutely preposterous special.
Yeah. It's nuts, isn't it? Like, and it's going off like every other turn.
Yeah, if that was 8 energy, I'd be like, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's 2 energy. It's ridiculous. So good. Like solid damage, ridiculous amounts of negative effects going on the target, and primary effects going on you. It's crazy.
Knocking,
Sorry, go on.
Knocking down speed bar, like
and filling your speed bar.
Yeah.
It's mad, absolutely mad. Love it.
Outrageous, mate.
Ridiculous.
And the ultimate.
The ultimate, bell ringer. Energy costs 3/5. Attack primary target for 450% damage and apply stun, and then attack all other enemies for 450% damage. Copy and clear 2 positive effects from each enemy, not just the primary target, and you gain 100% extra focus, and this attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. That's quality as well.
Yeah.
2 positive effects from every enemy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I literally can't wait for this day.
Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, it's a ridiculous kit, unbelievable character. I mean, this, you know, when we talk legendary, like legendary character right there, like, you know what I mean, like, you know,
it looks so good as well. They've gone again proper 90s X-Men.
Yeah,
like the green and yellow with the brown jacket. I'm all about it. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, looks fantastic. Art department killed it, like, you know, knocked it out of the park. My question is, horseman. Mm-hmm. No mention of horseman. Nothing. No synergy with Morgan at all.
It's a good point. They might be adding it later because they've also, I think later down we get to see, I think they've added some stuff to Gambit's kit. So it might be there, but they're adding it in later. It also might be that they only power Apocalypse, and Apocalypse powers them rather than them powering the other horsemen.
Okay, yeah.
We'll see.
Who knows? Okay, so now don't you worry, Sugar. We didn't forget about Rogue's complicated relationship with Gambit, along with the release of Rogue in version 6.2. There will be an update to Gambit's kit with a direct call out to synergy with Rogue, which is what you mentioned there. And do you want to quickly run through the passive in the
Yeah, so the current passive, the 6.1 passive as they're calling it, reads, when this character drops below 50% health for the first time, do the following: gain stealth for 2 turns and apply immunity for 1 turn, and clear all defense down on this character. And then basically what they're adding is exactly the same, but when it happens to you or to Rogue.
Yeah.
First time, you clear stealth and gain immunity and clear all defense down.
Boom. Right, now this I'm happy about.
I thought you would be.
Yeah. Looks good. Right, so the chosen one. So should we go paragraph for paragraph again, mate? Lead the way.
So a portal of opportunity is opening on May 17th at 5 p.m. with the upcoming Chosen One event. Among a slew of enticing rewards to bolster your roster, you'll have the opportunity to earn additional progress toward a force of nature, getting you closer to those Spider-Woman shards, and to add Wong's snazzy Sorcerer Supreme costume to your closet. Which I'm all about.
Because I mean, I think it was my gamer. He said that this the current model is the Joe Rogan Wong.
So you called it Professor X Wong, and I thought that was pretty fitting. But yeah, the Joe Rogan one's not bad either.
Yeah, either works. Right. Okay. So how do we get the quality? You know, Doctor Strange, Wong's Sorcerer Supreme costume. If you want to deck out Wong in his super Sorcerer Supreme costume, you'll need to rack up yellow phase bits by completing the Ancient Arts milestone. The challenge is great, but it's worthy of the Sorcerer Supreme title. Unused bits will be converted to costume credits on May 30th at 5 p.m. at a conversion rate of 60%. So keep an eye on the calendar during this pursuit. So they're giving this costume if you do the work, basically.
Yeah. So the Ancient Arts milestone. Begin your path to cosmetic enlightenment by earning progress toward the Ancient Art milestone through battling in arena and winning Blitz. Milestones will reward Supreme Phantasm Orbs, Yellow Phase Bits, Training Modules, Silver Promotion Credits, Elite 5 Credits, and Gear. And then they've given us a breakdown of the milestones by the looks of it.
Yeah, which they've never done before. So again, I said it at the start of the pod, I don't know if they're listening, but like this sort of stuff is appreciated. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a mathlete at all by any stretch of the imagination. But people that are good at math can work out, you know, from this information how hard you have to work to get there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The fact they've put those favourites on the last milestone leads me to believe I probably won't get it. Blitz milestones I never get because I hate blitzing.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed you do, mate. I think I can't remember where I heard it, but I think it's only 4 rotations. It's a smaller number of rotations than you'd expect.
Good stuff.
Okay, do you want to hit this Chosen One milestone?
Yeah, sure. So now that you've got Supreme Phantasm Orbs, it's time to open them. They contain gold, gear, and shards for Darkhold, as well as some top-tier characters. Opening the orbs will also score you progress towards the Chosen One milestone, which was A4 emblems, 1 character shards, and silver promotion credits. So, shards for the Darkhold, give me those Granny Agatha shards.
That's it. How much do you want to bet that you'll get Scarlet Witch?
100%. 100%, yeah.
I wonder if it's RNG or if it will be like a set. Oh, it's milestone, isn't it? So yeah, you'll be able to see once it comes out.
Yeah. And I wonder how many Phantasm Orbs. I didn't look through that thing in particular depth, but there's a lot. It looks like there's a lot of orbs that you can get your hands on by the looks of it. So
yeah,
plenty of chances. I don't need many shards. I think I need like 10 or 15 of those shards or something. It's not many.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, yeah, get blitzing.
Nerds indeed.
That's it. All right, so next up, another thing that we can praise him for, character availability. So character availability cadence. With the shift in 2022, away from releasing new characters through traditional legendary events to the new Scourge events, there arose a necessity to reevaluate and have discussions on when and where shards for newer characters become more widely accessible. In short, these discussions persisted longer than originally intended and caused the newer character shard availability to falter. The dev team is looking to catch up and is currently making a schedule to increase availability of the following characters in the coming weeks and months. So, Lady Deathstrike will come first next week to campaign node, then Shang-Chi, Icarus, Cersei, Magic, Ghost Spider, Spider-Punk, and Star-Lord T'Challa. We do apologise that some of these characters were delayed longer than we originally intended, and that communication on this topic is overdue. The team is still discussing the character release cadence to appropriately support the Scourge events, and we will announce any changes to the community. How do you feel about
that? Good, yeah, making characters more available. I mean, Icarus and Cersei, they needed to put them somewhere they've been here a long time.
Yeah.
So they needed to go somewhere. In all honesty, the other ones I don't particularly care about. Weather is alike, to be fair, but Star-Lord T'Challa, Magic, and Shang-Chi and Lady Deathstrike, I really don't care. Not that fast.
It's interesting that Scarlet Spider isn't on this list. That's my only thing. But
it's weird because Ghost Spider's in the milestones.
Yeah, so she's in the raid milestones.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a typo. I wonder if it's meant to be Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, good point. This sort of, I think I complained about this last week as well. Like they put Shang-Chi into the Blitz orb, didn't they?
Yeah, because they added Silver Samurai to the Blitz orb, didn't they? And then left Shang-Chi in. I figured Shang-Chi was going to come out, but he's still in there. Yeah,
which obviously, when there's like a chase drop or whatever, that becomes an issue, doesn't it? Like, when there's one character in there, it's fine when you get a drop, but yeah. So look, I'm happy that they've addressed it finally. We literally talked about this last week again. So if you are listening, Scopley, thumbs up. But nice one basically. And they also then announced that Lady Deathstrike's going to be a Mystic 3/6, so that's accessible. And Loki is going to go into the raid store, so that's good for newer players.
Yeah.
Right, mate. Do you want to hit Mojo's Mayhem?
Sure. So beaming straight from Mojo World to your mobile device on May 20th is the next exciting season of Mojo's Mayhem. Up for grabs in this season will be Teal Gear, Ms. Marvel's new No Normal costume, along with character shards for Echo, Kate Bishop, Ms. Marvel. The Young Avengers are one of the required traits for difficulty 5+ on nodes 5 and 10 in the Famine Scourge event, so don't miss your chance to rack up ratings for those prizes. It's not too bad.
Actually giving us character shards this time, so
I'm about to say, I hate it when they just put in a costume and they're like, pay 20 quid and do loads of work and then maybe you can unlock a costume. No.
Absolutely not.
No, not doing it. Get the bin.
That's it, getting to see. All right, so next up we've got Spider-Woman issue. So there's currently a issue with Spider-Woman's passive ability, Pheromone Fighter, where it is applying an accuracy reduction to characters with offense down to enemies outside of war and without 3 A-Force allies. The functionality will be corrected to accurately match the ability description in version 6.2. So she's currently better, isn't she, from what I'm reading, than what she's going to be. Exactly. So they're going to fix that before the Pestilence event. Right, let's knock through these weekly events, mate.
Sure thing. So for all bonus events, for your roster using the featured trait, find all eligible characters and the corresponding nodes. So first up today, in fact, Sunday, May 15th, we have the Moon Knight Blitz.
And Jubilee's coming back, her legendary event, which is good news for anyone that has a 5-star Pimtech team. And we have a video of that on the channel, youtube.com/4playuk.
And then next week's Quick Rumble Blitz is going to feature Wakandan characters, which isn't a bad thing. It's a little bit of a shame there's only 5 of them, because the last 2 traits we've been able to get at least a team and a half. Like Hydra, there's enough Hydra characters to do like 2 full teams and then a couple.
Yeah.
And then this week's Skill Military, similar thing. I think there's at least 2 full teams of Skill Military or military characters.
Military. Yeah, you're right.
Whereas Wakandan, there's only the 5. So
you're going to have to use those refreshers, aren't you, if you want to get those milestones done quicker?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a tip. Boom. And then back to boot camp, skill military characters required and reward as training modules, which if you're like anyone in this game, you're probably going to be needing those.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Wardy.
Oh, yeah, and congratulations to Wardy, friend of the show, who unlocked Dr. Doom.
Yeah, so, I unlocked this morning, can't level him up because he's got no money, no training materials, and no gear.
And also a big shout out to Robin Steve Dave, regular contributor on the Twitter, who said, what did he say? Hang on, let me fire it up quickly.
He's not the guy who said one of us sounds like Lister, is he?
No, it's not actually, no. But yeah, I said, I was like, so when they dropped the blog post on Friday, I said I was really looking forward to talking about it, and he said refreshing the podcast feed already. So thanks for listening, and he's a Tell Him Steve Dave fan as well. So
who isn't?
And salute. Who isn't indeed? Right. Okay. So yeah, pretty good blog post in my opinion, mate. I'm happy they've addressed a load of the stuff that the player base has had issues with. So
yeah,
you happy?
Oh mate, I'm so excited for this team. Honestly, I'm absolutely adamant. If they don't change anything, and if the 5th character is anywhere near as good as the other ones, that X-Men team is going to be by far and away the best team in the game.
Absolutely. You know, mate, I completely agree with you. And Phantom X is the campaign event this patch as well, isn't it? So
the campaign event is the Phantom X.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's good. That's yeah. I think they mentioned that last week or the week before. I can't remember. Whenever they announced the team, I'm pretty sure they said that.
Yeah, and Gambit's only a 1-star unlock, which I can't believe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great because then everyone's going to get him. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the 100-yard unlocks. Even for me, sometimes I'm like, oh, am I going to be able to score high enough on the Blitz or whatever to unlock them? But a 1-star unlock, everyone's going to have him. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, man. Me too. Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. So, if you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below, and there's a link in the description if you're listening on the podcast service. Thank you very much for checking us out, and we will catch you next week. Diggs, got anything else you want to say?
No, see you next week.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, and good luck, Commanders. Boom.